We've done a good job finishing drives. We haven't done a good enough job sustaining them. Like a lot of young teams, once you get in a rhythm, they're doing a really good job of executing. And our offense is one that naturally works well in the red zone. We run the ball, so you see that a lot with teams that like to run the ball. They're normally pretty good in the red zone because that's what you have to do down there, and it's harder to throw. So like last year we struggled. We were more of a throwing team. We really struggled down there. So it's I'm proud of the guys because once we get down there, they normally find a way. Now we talked about it today. It's just we need to get more touchdowns and less field goals. Our percentage is good there, but we had a couple opportunities last week that we thought we could have put it in and got 7 instead of 3. So that's what we're trying to focus on. But we're proud of the way they're finishing drives.
Does anything change? Any mindset change once you get close to the end zone?
Yeah, I think the kids they know it. They can sense it. We're lucky enough for us. Last week against Clemson, there was 9 in the box the whole game. From the 50, they had 9 in the box, so they had the same amount. They couldn't add any more when we got down there because there was already that many. So we didn't have to see any new looks or anything like that down there. So that's something that's a hard adjustment when you get down there because you get different looks, more bodies in the box, and I think our guys are a little bit more comfortable down there when people add to the box because people are doing that all over the field on us.
Thanks. Another start for Mahoney against the top 10 team this week against the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah, why not?
What did you think of the way Mahoney was able to play and made some nice runs?
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. I thought he managed well. He managed the game. If you ask him, he's upset about the throws. He missed 3, over the top ones, and really to get the offense to work. The run game was working well. He was reading things well, making good decisions. But we got to hit the ones over the top. We force him down in the box. You take some shots over the top. You got to hit one of them. I think we got behind coverage 4 times, and we didn't hit one of them. I think we had one long pass that was taken off the board with a penalty. So anyway, yeah. So that's all he's focusing on right now. That's all we worked on all day today. That's all I want to talk about is how can I get better at this ball and that ball, and I overthrew this one. I missed this guy by a foot, and those are the ones he needs to calm down. In the passing game, he's a little fast, and when we're drop back passing game. And so I thought he played well, but there's room for improvement, especially on the passing side of things.
Do you know if he's going to start this weekend? Or?
That's the plan. It all depends. We're waiting to hear. It's a day by day thing. But as when he's taking the snaps, he's ready to go. That's the plan until we hear different. It's one of those things that you should wait. You wait to hear. So you go forward with what you know right now, and you adjust to the elements from there.
I was just about to ask you with Eric. I guess it seems like
you can't see it. It's not something you can see. It's so you just wait for the doc to tell us, hey, he can do this today, he can do that. I can talk to him, but I can't see. We sit and talk, and everything's seems normal. But you just don't. The doc has to tell you. So as soon as we get that conversation, we'll figure out if and when that happens.
So just to clarify, he has not been cleared yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't been told. I hope they tell me first. Okay. But I have not been told that yet.
Just curious, when you were hired in 2013. Did
2013.
you interview for the OC position?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not, no. I was just quarterbacks. Actually, when I came here, I didn't know what I was coaching. I was either going to do tight ends or it all depended on who he got as the offensive coordinator. Okay. So yeah, that's the way it went down.
Scott says he hasn't talked to George McDonald since he left. Have you gotten a chance to?
Yeah. We text here and there.
Yeah.
It's no different than it was for the 5 years before. We were coaching at Western together and we didn't coach. So, we don't text daily. But then again, with our professions, no one really does that. But yeah, like once or twice here and there. He seems to like it down there. There's a lot of good coaches down there on that staff that we know that we've coached with, and they're doing a good job.
This week at all? Since
no, I haven't talked. Yeah, it's been a while. Normally Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it'll slow down a little bit, but it's really Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is an all-day affair of trying to get as engrossed into the opponent as humanly possible.
What have you seen from the opponent from NC State so far?
Well, they're good on defense. I think they're ranked 16th in the country on defense. So they're really big up front. They're really athletic, and they've done a great job. They're obviously a top 20 team, so on defense at least, and they're skilled on the back end. They're fast. They play aggressive. They got a lot of experience out there, and really, and those front four, are pretty darn good. They got one guy who's had, I think, 6 sacks in the last 4 games or 7 sacks in the last 4 games. He can come off the edge now. So So they got some talent, you know, and for us it'll be the same as always. You know, just try to establish a run and then hopefully the pass game becomes easier at that point.
And they play that 4-2-5 kind of like
They do.
kind of like USF. Does your preparation change at all for the defense like that?
Not really. You know, they have more speed on the field. You know, they definitely have more speed on the field because that Sam linebacker he's another DB. You know, and number 8, and he's a good player. So and they can put him in more coverage situations than most teams would because they're not afraid of him to covering Irv, whereas some other teams don't want a Sam linebacker covering Irv. You know, so it does give them a little bit more variety in what they can do, and it makes them faster when they're trying to chase down the run game. You know, and so you know they've had a ton of success with it. Watching them play, you know, obviously Florida State and Clemson and those teams, and I mean they won 6. So and anytime you're ranked in the top 20, I mean, of the country in total defense, you play, and they play fast, and they fly to the balls. You know, so it feels like we played a lot of those teams. You know, we played. I think someone told me the other day like 9 of our 12 opponents are top 30 defenses. You know, we've got the gamut, which is fun. That's what you want to play against. You know, and but it'll be a challenge, that's for sure. And we got to go to their place too, which would be a tough challenge.